Welcome back to the Couch Potato Show, where we talk about all things sports except for hockey. Because again, this is America. God damn it! The boys are back this weekend with another banger episode. We call this one episode 4 because we're creative. Boys, how we doing today?
Phenomenal.
So good, bro. So good. But I'm a little offended by that hockey remark, but it's okay. We can move on in peace.
Oh, we don't like hockey.
The way the Devils aren't playing me either.
Nothing good comes out of hockey. So
yeah, you're right. You're right.
No, we got a lot to talk about today. A lot going on in the world of sports this weekend. So let's get right into it. Should we do picks first, or we just talk?
I can knock out picks. There's only one.
All right. So a quick review from picks last week. The Curtis Blades and Derek Lewis fight. No one correctly predicted. We all had Blades winning. Lewis won the upset.
And new favorite fighter, by the way, Eric Turney.
I love that guy. That freaking uppercut was from hell.
I know, straight on the chin.
And then the Daytona Road Course on Sunday. I thought I had it in the bag there for a while with Chase Elliott, but then he fucking
tough finish, Ty. I'm not gonna lie.
They fucking spun out, and oh my god. And Christopher Bell took home that win, so I can no longer pick Chase Elliott on road courses. Yay.
Oh, it's backwards. There we go.
Yeah, I'll hold it. But we got the Dixie Vodka 400 this weekend, going to Homestead Miami Speedway. Somewhere, I think we only went once last year. I think they're going twice this year. So
I think it's only once.
Yeah. Oh, really? No.
Yeah, I think it was just once last year. No, last year. I don't know about this year. I didn't check this game.
Yeah, once last year. I think they're going there twice this year.
Okay.
Could be wrong though. Eric, we'll start with you. Who you got?
Guys, I rarely dream. I rarely have dreams, or I should say I rarely remember dreams I have.
Oh, I thought you meant like aspirations. Okay, here we go.
Those two. Point taken. I literally, a couple nights ago, it was so random. We were at Tyler's house. We were watching a race. It was so out of the blue. And Kyle Busch won. And Tyler was so happy. And I was like, wow, whatever. So I'm picking Kyle Busch. Come on, guys. It's a dream. I believe it. Believe, conceive, achieve. You know the deal. That's not very sound logic, but like Frank alluded to, I'm not usually one of aspirations or spiritual guidings. But yeah, give me Kyle Busch.
Okay, interesting pick. Kyle pick is off very early this year. Frank, who do you got?
Now, shit you not, I was going to take Kyle Busch.
Really?
And now I don't want to. So we're going to take... I know now I have to make somebody up. You know what? Give me Kurt Busch.
I'm very disappointed in you guys.
There's a lot of speedways. You got to...
There was a very obvious pick for this race. Do a little bit of research.
I didn't have time.
Very disappointed.
Go off a dream, Tyler. Research is for the weak.
If you did do research,
follow your dreams.
If you did do research, you would know that the last time they went to Homestead Miami Speedway, Denny Hamlin won stage 1, Denny Hamlin won stage 2, and Denny Hamlin won the race. The prior trip to Homestead Miami Speedway, Denny Hamlin won stage 1, Denny Hamlin won stage 2, and then he lost to Kyle Busch by about a couple feet.
That's all I need.
And that's why there's two of them.
That's why I'm picking Tyler Reddick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That made sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Does Reddick have a C in it? It's just K.
I think it's
CK. I think it's CK.
As well.
I'm writing them down because we always forget to write stuff down.
So
and then we go. Then we have to rewatch the recording and be like, "Who'd we pick again?"
Yeah. Both of you guys taking Kyle Busch?
No, I took Kurt Busch.
Oh. Sorry.
What's wrong with you?
It's early. I'm tired. No, if you look at the average finish out of all the drivers that are currently active, I think Denny Hamlin has the best average finish, and then right behind him, and not very far behind him, is Tyler Reddick. So,
Well, Eric took my pick, and I didn't want to pick the same guy. So,
you
I went with the closest thing.
Would have made it interesting if we had 2 Kyle picks.
Yeah, I was like, I could pick Kyle for someone else. There's like 20 freaking speedways this year, so
Yeah, we got a long way to go.
it's a ton. So.
Something that happened this week that we could talk about, I guess. I guess we covered this last week. The Carson Wentz trade over to Indianapolis has stirred up the pot a little bit more, if you know what I'm saying. Michael Pittman Jr., who's currently a wide receiver on the Colts, actually tweeted out, I don't know if it was a video or just a tweet, or maybe it was an interview, but he basically said that Carson Wentz isn't getting the number 11.
I mean,
anyone who really cares about that, whether it's Pittman saying, I need the number, he's not stealing it, or Carson being like, no, man, it was part of the trade, I get number 11. The only thing associated with Carson Wentz and the number 11 is the amount of picks he's going to throw in the first 3 weeks. I think so. Doesn't matter. Right on, that was off the noggin. I'm clever. We got to put that in a line.
Oh, yeah.
That's on the Instagram. That's a clip.
That was very good.
Yeah, I'm a superstitious guy. I actually wore number 11. So, well, I usually do. But, yeah, this is dumb. I mean, just buy him a nice watch, and he'll give you the number. That's what usually happens.
Exactly.
He said he wouldn't take any money for it. He'd be
but who cares? It's just a number. Like, I get guys are superstitious and stuff, but, like, if you're basing your talent level off of the number that's on your back, it's kind of like,
Well, I think it's also like a marketing thing.
Well, it's a new team. He doesn't. It's not like he has jerseys.
When you sell your brand.
No, if anything, the guy who has the number now would be annoyed because you'd have to. Because what you do when you change your number, you have to buy out all the merchandise that has that number on. Because we saw it with, I think LeBron did it maybe because LeBron changed his number from 23 to 6 at some point, I forget, and he had to buy out all the like Nike stuff that had his old number on.
I don't think that's why somebody comes in and takes your number. I don't think that happens though.
I think I don't know how the rules work, but maybe that's why.
I don't think that happens.
Either way, if this guy wouldn't switch his number for like $7 million, I'd cut him on the spot and be like, okay, so you don't understand that you should do something that benefits you directly. That's fine. Bye. That's what I would do.
It's like if you don't take a nice new car. That's an echo. Do you guys also have a massive echo?
Yeah.
That's an Is it still there? Hello? Oh,
no,
okay.
You're good.
If you don't take a nice new car for a new number, like you're just stupid. Sorry.
If you gave me a new car and I was a professional athlete, I'd wear dumbass on the back of my jersey.
I'd wear the most random number I could think of, and I wouldn't care.
Yeah. I'd wear 117 for a new Rolex watch. Don't care.
There's rumors about Carson Wentz wearing number 1, but then Pat McAfee wears number 1, and he's come out on his show multiple times saying that he hates the idea of Carson Wentz going to Indianapolis.
He's retired.
Then it happened. No, but he just is like a Colts fan.
Oh, okay.
He was like, I don't want like Carson Wentz in Indy. Get me some other quarterback.
I agree with him. I don't. Well, we talked about it last week, but
it's just ironic. It's just funny. There's a lot of number situations going on in sports right now. And then baseball, there's Taiwan Walker with the Mets.
Yeah, what is this?
Well, he wanted to wear number 0, but you can't because Mr. Met wears 0.
So?
You can't buy out Mr. Met's merchandise.
Yeah, but he's not on the roster, so it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, but it's Mr. Matt.
I think Mr. Met is
Frank, I don't
dumb.
know if you know that.
Like, I get he's like a big
look at the
mascot.
roster.
Is Mr. Met on the roster? Because if he
Yeah,
is,
man,
he's probably
he's
better
filling
than
up
half the players they've had in 10 years.
Yeah, they're boom. That's the joke.
I just know he's Mr. Matt. Gotta respect Mr. Matt. You can't take his number.
I don't know. I think mascots are overhyped. There are some fun mascots, you know.
Find me a fun mascot, Frank.
The Heat one's pretty fun. What's the Heat one's name again?
Yeah, the NJ Devil one is the only one I kind of have a connection with. We're kind of boys, but I could give him or take him.
The Heat one's a good one. The Hawks one's a good one. He does a lot.
The Jaguars have the best mascot. Jackson
Flyers
DeVille.
mascot, the crazy one.
Still in that guy's name. Jackson DeVille.
But
yeah. No
Phil,
idea.
Flyers Phil, is that his name? I don't know.
No, Gritty? Gritty,
yeah,
no, Gritty's the best.
Gritty's great. But again, don't really I feel like this is a headline that you write on ESPN when there's nothing going on.
Yep,
which I guess
exactly what they did.
Yes.
Tiger Woods was hurt pretty bad in a car crash this week. I think it was confirmed that it was a solo car.
Very bad accident. Nothing.
Monkey
going on.
And then he was airlifted from the crash to the hospital. Turns out he just only has two very broken legs.
Extremely broken legs.
So
and a couple shattered ankles.
Yeah, definitely a fortunate result to a not so pretty scene.
Yeah, I just hope he can come back. Like I don't know. I think it's like 5 back surgeries and 2 shattered legs. So
I think he'll come back. I think he'll come back in like a number of years. And
okay, so you think he takes a break for like 2-3 years and then he comes back?
Yeah, it'll be for the Masters because once you win a Masters, you can come back and do it again whenever you want.
Okay. I don't know. It'll be tough. It wasn't pretty. So
I think he'll come back after like a good amount of time. Come back, do like one last Masters. Is like I go out on my own kind of thing.
Yeah, sure. Like
totally.
Yeah.
Like Ryan Braun's trying to do the same thing.
Well,
he's like, I don't want to play. I'm not going to play this year. Meanwhile, he just knows no one's going to offer him a contract because he's washed. He's like, I'm going to wait and play next year. I'll show you. Sorry, that's my Ryan Braun hate for the day. I just don't like Ryan Braun.
Jeez.
What number does he wear, Frank? We're talking about number.
8.
8, yes.
Very good, boys. Very good.
Yeah, I watch too much baseball.
Yeah, I think Tiger's got like one last Masters in him. That's it.
I
mean, he won a couple years ago, didn't he?
Yeah. He's okay, well, he's no longer. But there was the Masters that they had a couple of months ago. Before that, he was the defending champ.
Yeah, so he won it, 2018?
19.
Yeah, and the Masters is coming up already in April. It's crazy.
Yeah. Right around the corner.
Are we picking for that? Are we doing golf again?
Yeah.
I feel like we picked less golf than hockey.
No. We do the 4 majors.
Do we? I don't remember.
I've been watching a lot of golf recently, and I think if you pick the winner of a golf tournament, you should get like 25 points. It's impossible.
Bro, you fucking did it.
Yeah, I got lucky. But in furthering my point, I should get a lot of points now. But it just, the fields are so large, it's so unpredictable. Someone like Bryson DeChambeau could go out and hit 5 over and then hit 8 under. It's just a crazy, crazy game.
I'm picking my guy Dustin again. He won it for me once.
Yeah. Frank, revealing your hand, you fool.
I don't care. It's golf. I don't want you to look at golf. Yeah, I'll play my hand.
I still gotta get my first pick right on golf. Maybe it'll happen this year.
It's impossible. I guess not impossible, but it's very difficult.
Me and Eric both got. Eric's got a couple of golf. He's like a golf god. Yeah, remember in season 1, he got like 12 points off of golf or something stupid.
So stupid.
What series he got like 10 off of too, it felt like.
Jason Tatum was named an All-Star starter this week.
Not deserved, but it's okay.
He'll replace Kevin Durant after his injury, and then to replace Devin Booker. To replace Jason Tatum on the bench, Domantas Sabonis was named an All-Star.
Good for him. He deserved it.
Yeah.
He's averaging like 20 and 10 or something.
Yeah. He was one of the guys that everyone was up in arms about when he got snubbed. So
people wanted Trae Young, and I was like, I just don't like the way Trae Young plays basketball. It's just not fun for me.
Like the way Trae Young plays basketball, he's gonna get like, no matter what he does, he's gonna get like, everyone thinks he should be an all-star just because of how he plays. Like, look at how many like highlight plays he has. Look how many like half-court shots.
Look how many points he's scoring. He doesn't play a lick of defense. I could play more defense than him on one leg.
He's shown so many shots.
Yeah, what's his shooting percentage? Now I'm curious.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Let's Google it.
Misses so much. Doesn't play defense. Just chucks up half-court shots every day.
Yeah, he's shooting 33% from the field. That's not even from three. Let's see. 3-point. Oh, that is from three. Never mind. Well, that's not bad then. Let's see his field goal percentage.
Terrible.
Oh, it's exactly the same.
It's not great.
That's not true. That can't be right.
I would be surprised if it is.
Sorry, it's 43 from the field and 37 from three, which is not bad. I don't know. It just feels like he takes a ton of shots.
It does. For the amount of shots it takes.
Yeah. See, Danilo Gallinari had like 40 the other night off the bench.
Yeah, a lot of 3-pointers.
Yeah, it was like 10 of 12 from three or something.
There's somebody else that I think should have made it in over Sabonis, though.
Do not say Colin Sexton. It's a
No,
joke.
not Colin Sexton. He's been not playing so well.
This team sucks. They're on a slide. They won last night, didn't they? Though I think they won last night.
Bro, the Heat have won 5 in a row. I don't know what's going
Are
on.
they getting hot again? Thank God. It's basketball's so much better when the Heat are good, especially the way they're built right now.
I know.
South Beach basketball is just so much fun to watch. I think this team is more fun than the LeBron teams because that was like a drag. For me, you're like a Heat fan, so like as an outside fan, it was like, all right, let's wrap this up. Heat are gonna win. Let's just wrap it up.
The Knicks seem very entertaining right now, right, Eric?
All-Star Julius Randle.
Oh boy, does he deserve it! Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah,
That's a lot of fun, man. Honestly, I think at the very least the Knicks are making that play-in tournament. They're going to be the 10 or the 9 seed at the very worst.
So, what are they? The 8 seed right now?
They are the 6 seed right now.
Really?
Because the East is terrible.
Oh, the East sucks. Oh, this says 7. They're tied with the Celtics. Celtics, what are you doing, guys?
The Celtics are freaking.
Dude, the Heat are 16 and 17, and they're a 5 seed. What is this?
Yeah. Moving
the
on.
Raptors are 4.
Go East, baby. Frank, the T-Wolves would be the 4 seed.
No. Now I'm curious. 7 and 26. What would that be in the East? 14th. Better than actually, probably not better than the Pistons. They're probably still lost.
Yeah, but listen.
Number 1 pick though.
Playing tournament works because I've been trying to research. Not very.
It's if I forget what the limit is, but if you're within a certain number of games of the 8 seed, then first the 9 and 10 seeds play.
It's like 4 games or 3 games,
something like that. The 9 and 10 seeds play, and whoever wins that game, if you're within a certain number of games of the 8 seed, then you get a 3-game set, I think it is, or something.
Yeah.
I'd say set like baseball, 3-game series.
So if you're 1 game back, then you have to play 3 games, but you only have to win 1 or something.
Yeah. So if you're the 8 seed playing the 9 seed, then the 8 seed only has to win 1 game, but the 9 seed has to win both or 2 in a row.
Okay.
Yeah, it's complicated.
So it's really a 2-game set, but
I follow. It'd be nice for the Knicks to just steal as the 6 seed or above, but I don't really see that happening over a long time.
I mean, it could be an 8 seed.
But even so, in the playing tournament, it's the 7th seed, the 8th seed, the 9th seed, and the 10th seed. Like, I just want to avoid the play.
I don't think the 7 seed's in it. I think it's just the 8, 9, 10.
No, it's 7 as well.
Oh, is it really? That's a lot then. I don't know. You could beat Pacers are good.
Yeah.
If it ended
Pacers
today.
are going to pass this up. Celtics are eventually going to pass this up.
Well, no, the Celtics are already ahead of you. Well, you're tied technically, but
But it's on the NBA app. It shows us above the Celtics in the 6th seed. But the point is, those two teams are going to pass this up.
No, it's your competition would be the Bulls, Hornets. The Hawks are better than you. Not showing it right now. I think on paper their roster is better, but they're not showing.
You know what? Yeah, I'll say the Hawks pass this up also. But besides that, maybe the Bulls.
No, I don't like the Bulls.
Yeah, the Bulls could get hot though.
Yeah, Levine's gonna get traded.
Thank God Zach Levine's an All-Star finally. It's about damn time.
Yeah.
Got snubbed for 2 years in a row, I think it was something.
Zach LaVine should be an All-Star.
He is an All-Star.
Oh, who is the guy that got snubbed? It's not Trae Young. It's not Colin Sexton. It wasn't Sabonis. There's somebody who got snubbed.
Hold on. Let's look up an All-Star snub list.
You must be thinking of Alec Burks, who had 24.
You know, low key, kinda.
Yeah, no. But listen,
I think he was Austin Rivers.
Off.
Booker got in. Conley, no. Bam? Is he an All-Star player?
Yeah, Bam was snubbed.
Chris Middleton?
No.
Sabonis got in eventually.
Booker. I think who I'm thinking of is Booker.
Well, he got in. So.
Yeah, I know that now.
DeMar DeRozan's a big one, too. He's having a really good year.
Nah,
all it takes is a LeBron tweet, and you get in the All-Star game. It's all it takes.
Yeah.
Commish LeBron.
Anyone else? Well, Eric, I don't know what the LeBron hatred is for.
You don't want
so
to know.
Much for our game. So much for the game of basketball.
No, listen. He's a great player. Yeah, it's where another time, another place.
When we have LeBron on the show, you can address your gripes.
I will.
This is like, do you guys agree with the Brett Gardner hate? Change topic real quick. I've seen some real Brett Gardner haters out there.
That's like hating mint chocolate chip ice cream. How do you hate Brett Gardner?
Yeah, like my brother, Brett Gardner hater. Don't know why.
Get out of here. You're dead to me, John.
No, the other one.
Mike's. I didn't know he was a sports guy. So
he watches the games periodically.
I'm very offended.
I don't know.
He got me that cookie. He's fine. He got me a cookie once.
We all remember that cookie.
Good in my book. You know what? Now that I think about it, I hate Brett Gardner too.
Oh my God, the slander. For reference, this cookie episode was what, year and a half ago? Year? I don't know.
No idea.
It was before COVID.
Was it?
Right beginning of COVID? Maybe it was the summer of COVID. I don't know.
Not important. That cookie was phenomenal.
This is what our show's devolved into.
Yeah.
Anything else to talk about? What else we got?
We got some college basketball.
Oh, big games today. Bunch of big games today.
I don't even know who's playing. I know.
Baylor and Kansas is playing today. Texas and Texas Tech, I think, is playing today. Wisconsin and Illinois is playing today, I think.
I think we're playing Mississippi State. Yes.
Oklahoma and Oklahoma State's a good game. What else we got? Yeah, that's it. Gonzaga's playing Loyola Marymount if you want to watch that. It's on ESPN. It's just because there's no other games on at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, because it's 9 o'clock at night. Let's see. I'm probably going to watch.
I'll definitely watch that Oklahoma State game.
Well, I've got Alabama, Mississippi State at 5.
All right, Tyler. I told you this last week, but I hate watching your team play. They're a great team. I just hate watching them play.
Well, they're very
one of the streakiest teams I've seen in my entire life.
They're like the definition of you live by the 3, you die by the 3.
Yeah, it's very frustrating.
Definition. Although you have to admit, I don't know if you watched the entire game on Wednesday.
Which one was that?
The Alabama-Arkansas game.
I watched like most of it.
Okay. You have to admit the officiating in that game, terrible.
Yeah. But like, here's my thing. Was it Shackelford? It might have been Shackelford. It was a 3-on-1 fast break, and this dude took a step back 3-pointer on the one defender that was on that side of the court.
Yeah.
And it's like, boggles my mind.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just how you guys play, which I think could either really work in your favor in about 3 weeks or make you lose in the first round.
I think if we, I don't know. NATO said that yesterday said that he was going to call some BS calls in practice so they stopped complaining to the refs.
Yeah, you guys complain a lot.
We do.
Which, yeah, the last week game was warranted, but you still don't complain. You just play.
Eric, wait till you hear the stat. Arkansas attempted 48 free throws in the game. Guess how many Alabama attempted?
6.
8.
Close.
That's bad.
Yeah.
It's like, what year was it? Lakers and Kings?
And two of those free throw attempts were because of a technical with like 30 seconds left.
Oh my God.
So
it's
really
so
sick.
sad. The NBA officiating is suspect at times. I recognize this. But it is so sad how I watch that and I'm like, wow, this is so refreshing compared to football. It's not even close. It's not even close how bad the officiating is. I used to be of the mind that they were about even. But just watch a bunch of games over the course of each season.
It depends the situation in which you're watching the NBA. That I will say. Because if there's like a Lakers team playing like the Hawks, it's like, oh my God, like what is going on?
Yeah, there's the bias there too, but the NFL is truly within the system flawed. It's you're going to need to assign a ref to like each matchup on the offensive and defensive line, each receiver, cornerback to play the game legitimately. It's never going to happen. Morons watch it anyway, like myself. Who cares? I saw
something on Instagram. Would you guys agree with moving the camera angle from like the side one they have where you see the line? So like doing like the Madden one like behind? I think that would be better. What do you think? So you see the whole line and then you see the wide receivers.
Oh no!
No, I think I would like it.
Not a fan.
No.
Heck no.
No.
I think it's. I don't like this camera angle that they have now because
you'll say that, and that camera angle will get you sick.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like this camera angle because it has like the offensive line, but once the receivers get like 5 yards downfield, you can't see them anymore, and then they throw the pass, and you're just like, maybe it's going to go through. I have no idea until the camera's on the receiver. That way you can see a play develop better.
You're asking for the overhead camera. You're going to get it, and you're going to
not overhead, like over and back.
Yeah, they can't have a fucking camera that zooms in all the way from the fucking end zone.
You can have multiple cameras, Tyler. You know how much money these people have? You can get as many cameras as you want.
You're saying put the fucking camera right behind them.
Not directly behind, over and behind, and then you have multiple cameras on the sides and in front.
Classic Madden angle, right?
Yeah, something like that, but more zoomed out so you can see receivers because that Madden one's just like the one.
I know what you're saying. Like, I do understand, but I think it's an idea better left on paper. I know what you're saying, though. For sure, the development of routes and receivers down the field, I'd like to see that more. But, you see it on the replay. I don't know. But
I don't know. I'm just sick of watching, like I watch Giants games because, it's like what I watch. I'm sick of watching Daniel Jones throw the football 20 yards downfield and being like, maybe it's going to get caught. Maybe it's 20 yards overthrown. I don't know.
There's no doubt there. It's going to get picked off.
Just
no issue.
Yeah, or fumbled.
There you go.
I don't know what the slander on Danny Dimes is all about, but
he was better last year. Listen, I give him one more year. It's my same thing with Gary. I give him one more year, and then I'm off.
Maines, do you feel the same about this, Daniel Jones? You give him one more season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And I'm not the highest on Daniel Jones by any means, But I feel like, relatively speaking to everyone else's assessment of him, I am higher than the average bear on Daniel Jones. People hate
Like,
this guy.
here's my thing. Like, what other options are there?
Just give him a good. Well, you can go back to the draft and
I'm
get.
not going back to the draft. I just picked a quarterback 3 years ago. So I can watch another guy develop for 3 years?
Trade for Russell Wilson.
Yeah. That was a thing a few years ago. Russell Wilson, the Giants. That would have been great.
He has a point, though. He has an argument, Russell Wilson.
He might get traded again.
Because I looked at the sack numbers because I was like, oh, maybe he's just, complaining to complain. Sack numbers are there.
It's a bad offensive line, a really bad
Sack
offensive
numbers
line. It has been for a long time. You think Patrick Mahomes has as much success in the Seahawks system as Russell Wilson does? Yeah, no, at all.
He's a better scrambler. Oh, well, I don't even know. Maybe.
No.
Probably not, though.
This is the issue, and I like Mahomes, and he's clearly a top 3 quarterback in the league. There's no doubting that at all. But, there was, the top 100 NFL plays. The number 100 was an incomplete pass. I get it. He did a nice dance. It was like the Super Bowl. He, avoided 2 tackles.
Oh, where he threw from the ground?
Right-armed it. Yeah, that's...
In his defense, it did hit his receiver in the face. He didn't catch it.
Hold on. So receivers can make top plays, but quarterbacks can't?
What do you mean?
Oh, you're talking... No. I'm
Yeah,
saying...
a quarterback has to complete a pass and rely on the receiver to catch the ball in order to get.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No. What makes a great play oftentimes is just look at basketball. Wow. Oh, alley-oop. Great pass. Finishes at the rim. That's a great play. That was a play for the defense. It was an incomplete pass. I get it. He should have called.
I don't agree with that. The ball hit him in the face.
That's not a play. It's you want to know
Patrick
what it says.
Mahomes' play.
It's his play. It's not the receiver's play. If they showed it for the receiver's highlights, it'd be like, okay.
Whether or not the receiver catches the ball there has nothing to do with what or doesn't impact whether Patrick Mahomes should or shouldn't get a top play there. Because Patrick Mahomes does the same thing either way.
Tyler, do you think if that was Ryan Fitzpatrick, that would have happened?
No.
You think they would have put at number 100?
Yeah, they would have put a number 1.
Listen, no. you know what I'm getting. Massaging is getting too much for me. It's getting too much. He's great, and I enjoy watching him. But, and I'm a big Beatles fan. But if you put anything, if you put the Beatles at this godlike stature, I'm going to be annoyed because no one is as good as perfection. If you hold Patrick Mahomes to this standard, he is bound to disappoint.
But here's the thing: in sports, there has to be that kind of figure. Like in basketball, it's LeBron.
No, there doesn't.
Yes, there is. There always is. There's a reason that people have been saying that Mike Trout isn't the best player in baseball for 10 years now. It's because his team's 0-3 in the playoffs. They made the playoffs once. That's the only reason people are doubting Mike Trout as the best player in the game. Mahomes, on the other hand, he's made the playoffs, I think, every season. I could be wrong because, don't do football.
Frank,
and he's won a Super Bowl, and he's played in 2. What did you say? Repeat what you just said.
He lost to a man. He lost to a man on AARP. Come on, it's done.
He lost to a legend. I'm not. But at least he's advancing in the playoffs. Like Mike Trout, the reason people say Mike Trout isn't unequivocally the best player in the game is because his team doesn't even make the playoffs. But if you actually watch the game, it's not even close. It's Mike Trout. So there's going to be that player where you hold to the highest standard.
I follow, but it's I don't know. You don't need to take it to some religious level, and I'm not saying that people are praying to Mahomes, but it's so bizarre how he's seen as I don't know. And it's too soon. He's great. He's been so great, so phenomenal. Yada yada yada. But we're placing the crown on this guy's head far too soon.
But you need a crown. So if Patrick Mahomes isn't the crown, then who's the crown? Because you need a crown.
Right. First of all, I don't think you do. Second of all, I think it's Brady right now. I don't care. I don't care how old he is. I don't care if he's not playing well.
But you need
until he steps down.
Okay. No, it's finished. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
No, you're same by me. No worries. I mean, if you want to go by performance, Rodgers was better than last season.
But again, it's because Rodgers didn't make the Super Bowl. Patrick
What?
Mahomes is on Rodgers' skill level and stat level, and he also has made 2 out of 3 Super Bowls, and he's won one of them.
The issue is for
And
me,
Brady's
just in
old,
terms
so they're
of.
trying to transition to a new crown. That's why it's not Brady.
I know. I don't know.
Say Mike
I
Trout
just
is doing what Patrick Mahomes is doing. There's no one on this earth that wouldn't say Mike Trout is the best baseball player in the world, which he is, but it's because he's not in the playoffs and he's not advancing in the playoffs.
How can you even compare the two, though? You think someone in baseball could carry their team as much as someone in football? Stupid, and I'm not even just saying you're stupid at all.
Call me
But
stupid.
I'm just
Tyler.
saying you're a moron. No, anyone who thinks even a position player in baseball, you want to compare the most vital, arguably the most vital position in sports at the quarterback to an outfielder?
But that's what I'm saying. That's why it's Mike Trout isn't considered the highest crown, which he should be, and Mahomes is, because he's had that influence on his team to the point where he's winning Super Bowls.
He's on the West Coast, so no one ever gets to watch him.
Maybe in Jersey, no, but like other places.
If Mike Trout was in New York, there would be no doubt that
because the Yankees are good. The Angels are not good.
Doesn't matter where he is.
You telling me LA isn't a big market? I get that they have the Dodgers there, sure.
The Dodgers
still LA.
But the Angels are less of a market.
Sure, but it's still LA.
They're
always going to be the ugly stepchild.
You also can't tell me that Kansas City is a bigger market than LA.
If you put Mike Trout on Kansas City, he would get more recognition than he does with the Angels.
On the Royals?
Yes.
It's not true.
Okay.
That's simply not true. The Royals are worse than the Angels are.
It's bigger market.
In Kansas City.
The Angels are a small market team.
Yeah.
Whether
Frank, I get for LA.
Market, they are a
blasphemous. I'm Stephen A. Smith. This is blasphemous. It's LA. What do you mean?
All right. Do we want to do a top 5 this week or not?
We can knock out a top 5.
We went real quick.
You guys.
Sorry, I went on a rant.
You guys babbled on, and I was ready to do a top 5, but.
Well, Eric gets me going. It's like you. You know how to push my buttons.
All right. This week, I've noticed something on campus here. I'm at school. And
Other than beer?
Huh?
Other than beer and football?
Well, I realized that Canadian athletes are starting to really take over the Alabama sports scene. Our current best receiver is from on the football teams from Canada, John Mechie.
Oh, is Mechie from Canada? I didn't know that.
Our Josh Primo, our freshman basketball player, Canadian. Owen Diodati, best player on our baseball team, Canadian. All ranked. Best player on our soccer team, Canadian, plays on the national team. Got a lot of Canadians here. So I put together the top 5 Canadian athletes playing in sports right now. Yes.
Okay.
And
all right.
Is this all time or current?
Playing right now.
Okay.
Hockey players are not included in this list because it
would be all hockey players. It would be entirely all hockey players.
All right,
I can tell you, certainly RJ Barrett isn't on that list. I've been watching him, and if he is,
he could be on that list.
No, RJ Barrett sucks.
Yeah, my God.
RJ Barrett was number 7.
Yeah,
that's not too
fair.
bad.
That seems like a very accurate ranking for him.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Jamal Murray Canadian?
Jamal Murray is number 2 on the list.
Okay.
Yes, Jamal Murray, very good at basketball.
Thought he was Canadian, but I wasn't sure.
Pretty good at basketball. Eric?
I don't even know. I have a bunch of hockey players. Who? I'm just trying to think Canadian athletes at this point. Not MMA, right? Not included.
MMA is included. Georges St. Pierre is retired.
Yeah, he is officially retired. Yeah. I have no idea, honestly. I'm blanking. I'll say Frank Petterini just to buy myself some more time.
No, is that not on the list? Okay.
No, he's not on the list.
Worth a shot. The Canadian Mamba, Wiggs.
No,
No, I hate Wiggs, so I'm glad it's not on
terrible. He's worse than Barrett.
there.
That's true. That's
I mean,
true.
it's a good point.
He's worse.
I don't
than
know. Oh wait, does Oh, sorry, Eric, go next because I have another one.
No, you're fine. I have no idea.
So
I'm just saying.
whenever you
No guesses.
No guess. Honest to God. If I I'll let you know, but no.
Joey Votto's Canadian, right?
Joey Votto is number one. Yeah.
Oh,
Good job, Frank.
Thank
Very
you.
good baseball. Number one Canadian athlete.
Hockey's not included. I was about to say Sidney Crosby because I think he's Canadian.
You guys are at 1 and 2 right now. So you have 3, 4, and a 5.
Current players, Steve Nash doesn't count. Canadian.
Yeah, no idea.
I don't know any other Canadians, do I?
There's one basketball player remaining, and then the other two are not major sports.
One basketball player left.
Yeah.
Justin Morneau's Canadian, but he's retired and also plays baseball.
He is.
Yes.
I'm gonna think about it. Basketball player, Canadian.
He plays for the Thunder. Come on, that should be a giveaway.
Best player on the Thunder is Shea, but I don't think he's Canadian, is he?
Shea's Canadian.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I didn't think he was
Frank.
Canadian.
Cool.
Yeah, Shea's Canadian.
Okay, so what was that? 3?
You got 1 is Joey Votto, 2 is Jamal Murray, 3 is Shea Gilly. And then do you want me to tell you 4 and 5?
Is it something I never guess?
4 are Boy Raphael.
Okay.
Had to throw him in there.
I'd throw the boys in there.
Yeah. And then number 5, I don't think you guys would have ever got this one. Andre DeGrasse, sprinter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Tyrese Samuel, center for the Pirates, is also Canadian.
But he's not good, so.
Give it a year, Tyler. He's growing into that skinny body. He's got a skinny frame. He's growing into it.
Yeah.
It's only a sophomore.
Protein shakes, Frank. Protein shakes.
Had to throw Andre DeGrasse in there because he's probably going to be the.
Is he still active?
Oh yeah, he's probably going to be the fastest man in the world now that Bolt retired.
Oh, did Bolt retire? Okay.
Yeah, he's done. He's old as shit.
Ran all the way to the bank.
That guy's a freaking. Oh my god, that guy's insane.
Yeah, right.
Remember the last time we had the Olympics, which was when? I don't know. 2016?
A long time ago.
Rio? 2016?
Yeah.
Do we have the 2018 would be the Winter Olympics? Those happen, right?
We're getting that next year.
Yeah, it's like every 2 years, right? Something in winter.
Well, with that, we are out of time. So thank you for anybody watching. The one person watching until the end.
If that.
Guarantee you we're going to get one this time.
Can you check that on the channel? Can you see like how long people watch for?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, follow our Spotify if you're listening. Follow our Instagram. I put the description. There's a description now.
Oh wow.
We don't really have one, but we have a description now. So follow the Instagrams that are down there. Follow our Instagram. You can see our picks of the week, question of the days, just stupid sports stuff.
Clips of Eric.
It's like
making fun of football referees.
That was my favorite one. You can find me and Frank's Twitters too. Where I
put my Twitter in there? Wow.
Yeah, there's Twitter down there. I don't know
how my 20 Twitter followers.
And then you can see Eric's pretty face on his Instagram. I put Eric's Instagram down there too.
Gorgeous. You been there.
I gotta start using Twitter more. I never tweet.
Yeah,
I gotta start using it more. Tyler's a Twitter legend.
Dude, I began on Twitter.
Tyler's a big Twitter guy.
All right, that'll do it. Signing off for the boys. Adios.